welcome to the Gutenberg walkthrough. With each new Gutenberg release, I'm reviewing the more visually impactful changelog items. So my hope is to provide a visual of the new features in Gutenberg 9.3 today. So let's start off with reviewing the changelog. There's a couple dark mode UI enhancements that have been made for 9.3, and this is in relation to the new 2021 theme, which appears to have a dark mode option here, where I can kind of select this dark mode support, and it kind of flips the colors on my site here. So I have a darker background with lighter text. Well, in Gutenberg, some of the UI on the blocks weren't quite adequate to support that. I do want to go over, there were two blocks for sure that were having some troubles. The first one was the columns block, which has been improved. If you notice this light bar and the pluses to indicate the buttons for adding blocks to each column, these now use the theme color and show the outline, whereas before they were more of a black color and it was very difficult to see them. Another one is the pull quote block, which had the upper and lower borders as a dark color as well, so they were nearly impossible to see on a dark background. This has been remedied in 9.3, so a lot of the blocks have a better support for the dark mode on themes, if themes so choose that route. Let's see, there is also, let me get rid of these two blocks here real quick. There's support for all units in the font size presets. You'll see this is really a mess right here, but the idea here is that font sizes now support themes if they're using rems or ems and other things, other selections outside of like pixels. The social links block saw some updates here for social icons block is what we're calling it now. Let's see, we have now support for TikTok. We have support for Telegram and for Patreon. So those are all good things coming into the social icons block here. Click the block, let's remove that. Few other ones that I noticed in the changelog recently happen to be along the lines of full site editing and using a theme that is equipped, or how do I say it, like has full site editing enabled. If you noticed, there's an easy way to figure this out. Under appearance, currently I'm using the 2021 theme that's coming out, right, with WordPress 5.6, I believe. And under appearance, in our WP admin, we have customize and we have widgets, right? These are two very familiar options. One thing to note, which is going to be very interesting, is that when I select a theme that enables full site editing, like this Q theme here, and Q was developed by Ari Stathanopoulos, I believe, and so full site editing theme. So we're going to activate this. You're going to notice that these items under appearance, okay, so it's activated, are no longer there. Customizer and widgets are gone because this theme uses the site editor. And all of a sudden now we have a site editor option, right? That's another feature in 9.3, is that you no longer have to go to the experiment page under the Gutenberg plugin to turn it on. It is on by default if you have a theme that supports it. And let's see, jumping into this, you can see kind of, you're starting to see the whole site basically in the editor now. There's your menu or navigation block, your site title, right? And if we continue up this tree, we'll see that we get to the template part now, which is the header. And you can actually, jump in and switch through different template header patterns, I guess, if they're provided. One new feature in 9.3 here is that you can actually take all the blocks within this and detach them from the template part. So that would essentially convert this template part into blocks only, which is pretty cool. Similar to the like classic editor or reusable blocks, I think has an ability to do that as well. So inside of the full site or the site editor, right, where you can really jump in and get into all sorts of templating, edits, and notice you have an update design button here instead of publish. We have a global styles option here now. This is existed if your theme supports it, and you can see some typography, some color settings in here that allow you to switch all the color at one time of all your text, right? You could clear this background color. Let's say I want to set the background color. That would affect all the pages. Link colors. So really good work that's coming along here. That's going to help feed into the full site editor with global style changes. You can actually make changes by block type, which is really cool. So if I come to the buttons block, actually, how's this? Maybe this isn't quite operable yet. Yeah, I'm not seeing any content actually appear here. Unless I add, let me try. Let me try jumping to a single post here. Okay, I'm now on a single post. This is an image block. No, it's not going to give me anything. Okay, that was worth checking out. Let's see. Oh, while actually we were on the, I'll go back here to the index page where I have a query block, right? Let's hide this and open this up so we can see what we're looking at. I'm looking at a query block right now. And there's been some additions here that are worth sharing. One is that, well, we've already passed the first one I want to show you, so let's see. One of these actually is that it includes sticky posts now. Like I can include sticky posts in my query feed, I can exclude them completely, or only choose sticky posts in this feed, right? But jumping out of this, I'll leave this real quick, come into posts here so we can have a look at this a little better. If I add a query block, oops, here I've got this placeholder screen now that gives me some block variations or layout variations of this block. Do I want to just the title and date, title and excerpt? So if I kind of choose one of these, then it just gives me the one that I selected, which is just title and date. But I could also come in here and add, oh, I want the post excerpt as well. And that gives me the post excerpt for each of these blocks or each of these posts in my feed. And I think that covers the majority of the larger visual features and improvements in Gutenberg 9.3 right now. So appreciate everybody for listening in. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you.